YouTube, it's Jen.
And Brad.
And we're here sideways tonight for You Sleeve Rocker. You ask and you shall receive.
I don't know where to look.
Yeah,
I feel so backwards.
Now, not to say that if somebody asks for $1 million, we're going to make that happen. But if you ask for something
True.
simple like sideways, we can make that happen. Okay, so let's start with the numbers. I started this journey, we both did, in December of 2012. I started at 262 pounds. I am 5 foot 4 inches tall. Last week, I was 175.8. This week, I am 176.6 for a 0.8 pound gain. And yeah, that was totally earned. I have been a mess this week. Go ahead.
Okay. 6 feet tall, starting weight 320. Last week, 211.6. This week, 214.8 for a 3.2 pound gain.
Then why did you tell me it was...
I remembered the wrong number.
Okay, and then I asked him why. What do you think happened? And he wouldn't tell me. So let's hear why you have a 2 pound gain. A
3.2 pound gain.
Okay, tell us why.
So, for those of you who are fans of Greek mythology, you know the story of Icarus, who flew too close to the sun and burnt his wings and he fell back to earth and died. So, I was doing great with the whole tracking thing, and I'm like, oh, I got this thing, all good. What the hell could have possibly happened? So I went back and looked, and I realized I didn't track Wednesday, I didn't track Thursday, I didn't track Saturday, and I didn't track Tuesday. So 4 of 7 days I didn't track.
What were you
I started
doing?
the day tracking, and then 2 of those days I went out to lunch, and I'm like, well, I don't really know what that was, so I'm not going to put anything in, and then you don't bother putting anything the rest of the day, and it becomes this very easy thing of, I am very successful when I'm in this window of calories. Even without exercise, because I don't factor it into MyFitnessPal, if I stay within this window of calories, I'm very successful. But it takes me logging the things that stay in this window. When I don't log, then I'm like, oh, well, I only ate 800 calories so far in the day. I'm sure I probably stayed close to my... No. So when I went back and looked and realized 4 of the 7 days I did not track accurately, it's very easy to see how I can go right past that window, down the street, through someone else's window. So that's what caused it.
See, I tracked every single thing except for Saturday night's dinner and dessert extravaganza. But I tracked everything else. So my numbers, that's why I knew I earned the 0.8 gain, because my numbers are...
So if I didn't track it, I of course I shouldn't be surprised that I gained weight, because it's very obvious. I think I was surprised how much weight I gained, but then again, when you realize if you're not tracking for 60+% of the time, just assume you're just crushing the number of calories you're eating. So, no one to blame but me. So,
that's okay.
Lesson learned.
You'll get it back into control.
Oh, absolutely. So
last week when we did our video, it was Wednesday, and that was having a little baby meltdown. And that's when we went out to Chili's, and then we went to Outback for dessert. And that threw me off for the entire week. Even though I tracked the whole thing, just seeing that obscene number really threw me off. And I was thrown off on Wednesday, which is the first day of our week. And so I was already like, I've already screwed up this week. Why even bother trying? So it ruined me for so much of the week. And that when we went out Saturday night for dinner, there was some cake to be had.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And I was already just like, it doesn't matter. And then I started, that was Saturday night, and then Sunday, I was just like, let's just set this on fire. And it got to the point where I wanted I don't say no carbs, but I don't keep like salty, like chippy type carbs in the house because I can't be controlled. And I just wanted carbs. And at one point I had an old box of reduced fat saltine crackers from when I was sick. They're there for like when you have a upset stomach. Stale ass reduced fat saltine crackers. And I ate 80% of a sleeve of stale ass reduced fat. Who reduces the fat in saltine? Is there even really fat in saltine crackers?
We're not talking a Ritz cracker.
Yeah, we're talking awful. That's what I did. So I just knew I was a mess, and that was Sunday. And then Monday, I had to sub a kickboxing class, so I did 2 back-to-back kickboxing classes, and I'm like, yes, I have it. For 976 calories, I am back. And then today, when I saw the 0.8 gain, I'm like, this is good. That's legitimate. But then I'm an idiot. We went out to dinner tonight, and I was starving from teaching class and taking a class, and I ate the stupid Chili's. They now give you free
chips and salsa.
And I was so hungry. I'm like, I'll just have a couple chips. No. I had 65% of a basket of chips. No salsa, though, so I saved 5 calories there.
You should just drink the salsa and put the chips
so that was just stupid, but I can't let it derail me for the week.
Correct.
I'm also just, the hormones and everything are a mess. I don't know if you can see the fabulous, I have the skin of a 13-year-old. Yeah, it's just, ugh. So I feel like I'm eating crazy, I'm breaking out, I'm whining. So this is Jen's whining time. I'll stop. So, plan for the week. What is our plan?
I'm going to bring all my foods and track it. So, that should be good.
And I think that for us, I think it's legitimate to say that like Saturday night for dinner, it's going to be something that isn't necessarily going to be perfect.
Yeah, it's not a big deal as long as I track everything up to there, and which I normally do. I wake up, I go to yoga, I get my large unsweet tea with 3 sweetened lows. I come home, I have lunch, which is generally somewhere between 400 and 600 calories based on if I have like soup and then something to eat or depending upon what I eat. And then we go out. And that's like my big thing that I go out. But if I track all the rest of the stuff, it's never a problem. It hasn't been for the few weeks before that. So we went out every week.
I'm still tracking. It is not. Here's the thing. My numbers are awful. And sadly, they're probably still better than they would be if I wasn't tracking. So that just shows. I don't know. I'm just hungry. I'm hungry. And the other thing, Sleepwalker, because he's trying to gain weight. And he's like, I'm trying to hit 4,000 calories a day.
Yikes.
Come to our house. Stay at Casa de la Koppelman for a week. We'll get you gaining weight. We can put you on a program. So if you're really...
We want to plump you up.
So if you really need that kind of help, or next time we're in Canada, we can, for a price, we can come to you.
We'll show you how I know about 30 restaurants to go eat at in Toronto.
No, but he's not in Toronto. I believe he's in Quebec. I think he's in Farquhar.
Oh, even better then.
Yeah, we haven't been there yet. That is on our list. So when we come to Canada, we will take you. We will show you the way. But yeah, so this week, I'm wondering if I'm going to have to take over Sean's classes on Monday for good, in which case I'll get double kickboxing on Monday.
These people don't even know what you're talking about.
I'm just talking about exercise classes. If I take over...
You said Sean like they knew who Sean is.
I was telling you. No, okay. I may be taking... If I take over that Monday class, that'll be another, 500 calories or 400 to 500 calories. So hopefully that'll help. I don't know. I don't know. So I'm going to keep tracking. It sucks, but I'm going to do it. It definitely keeps me accountable. And that's it. We'll work out, track, and we'll see you here next week. Now, next week, we need to be losers.
Done.
You going to make it so?
Of course.
You say it so it be so?
It is written, so let it be said.
So, we hope you all are great big losers. Kick some fat's asses. We love your faces. Oh, I forgot. Let me just back up. Nashville, meet and greet, 2016, May, I believe. I could be making that up. I hope you all are coming. If you're coming, or if you're thinking about it, leave a little comment below because we bought our tickets. We are going to be there. I'm so excited. Ashley Grills is going to be there. Banded Twin is going to be there. Ginger, oh my God, I'm so excited to meet Ginger, is going to be there. Lacey's going to be there. Who else? So, if you're going to be there... Oh, McNugget, you're going, right? And Shelly, I think, is going to try to go. And,
awesome.
And Christina. So, Jared better go. Jared, you have to. And Dina and John. So, if you're going, or if you want more information, it's going to be great. It's going to be in Nashville. We're coming up on a Thursday, and it's going to be so much fun. So now we hope y'all are big losers. Kick some fat's asses. We love your faces. We will see you next week.
That's it.
I think so.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye.